Hi guys, I'm Lina. Today we will trade on the Quotex platform, and before we start, I recommend you trading by my signals where the profit of transactions is more than 80%. Please come to my Telegram for more details and let's start trading. We start the trade session with a balance of $24. Expiration time will be 1 minute. Indicator and parabolic indicators that show the movement and direction of our trend, as well as the CCI auxiliary indicator showing the overbought or underbought state of the price. And let's start trading. Let's open our trade to increase the price here, since we see that for a long time after the correction it was in an underbought state. This tells us that now the trend will begin to reverse. So let's wait for the completion of the trade. So we have successfully closed our first trade and changed the currency pair and move on. So on this currency pair we will now open a deal to reduce the price. As we see that the moving ones formed on the support and resistance lines. Prices are repelled by resistance line. The sliding lines of the indicator indicate a trend reversal between themselves. As we see an intersection between them. So now we will successfully close our trade on a red candle. Great, as I said, we successfully closed our trade on the red candle and move on. Here we can open our trade with the trend, as we see that we are starting a downtrend. This is indicated to us by both the parabolic and the indicator moving average. As we see, we have opened our channel to the trend. So now we expect that the price will reach the underbought state, and this we will successfully close our deal. So our price is in an unfinished state. On this we have successfully closed our deal. We continue and change the currency pair. And here let's open our deal to increase the price, as we now see based on the candlestick patterns and also from the fact that our prices along the time was in an underbought state. We expect that the sequence will be on the green candlestick, since now we are expecting a pump in the price. We see how our moving averages begin to reverse. So let's wait for our trade to close at a trend reversal. We successfully closed our trade again, continue our trade. Here let's open our trade for price decrease. As now we see support and resistance lines on this currency pair, where we see an impulsive wave movement, which is what we're told about that we now have because of the intersection of our moving averages on the indicator. We expect that we now have a red candle on the red candle. We will successfully close our trade, so let's wait until the end. Great, we successfully closed our trade. Let's move on. So let's open our trade to reduce the price here. As we see that our price was in an overbought state, from where we see that we had a long shadow of selling on the candlestick, after which this generators, we see that the sideways movement does not have. The moving averages are for sure. We are told that after an uptrend we are expected to decline. Therefore, based on the candlestick patterns and their sequence, we expect that we will close our trade on a time frame on a red candle. So let's wait for the completion of our trade. So on the movement of the red candlestick, we successfully close our trade. Continue. Here we can open our trade for an increase, as we see that a reversal begins from the underbought state of the price. Therefore, as we see, our moving averages and indicators intersect, which indicated an upward movement of our trend will begin now. We can also see that according to the sequence of candlestick patterns after the underbought state of the price, we will now start a pump to buy out the price. So now let's wait for the completion of our transaction, waiting for a green candle. Great. In the shadow of a green candle, we successfully closed our trade. Now we can open a double trade at $800. Let's choose the currency pair that gives us a higher payout percentage. So here we can open our double trade to increase the price. Like we now see that our trend is expected to rise. We see how a strong pump begins. A purchase begins, so we are now expecting an increase and most likely will close our deal on a green candlestick. So let's wait until the end of the time. Perfect. On the impulse of the green candle, we were able to successfully close our trade. As we see, the price also continues to buy off on pump, so we successfully close our trade according to our strategy and move on. Here we can open our triple to reduce the price, since we expect that the trend will now begin a downtrend. So we are now expecting a long range candlestick on which we will reach an underbought state pushed off from the resistance line. So let's wait now for the completion of our trade, see as it's obvious that this is our successful trade. So as I said, we successfully closed our triple trade. We will not stop there and continue our trade. Let's use the next currency pair. So on this currency pair, let's open trade for our entire amount prices. Since we see that the price is in an underbought state for a long time, this red candlestick at the end of the time frame indicates to us that now we will begin a reversal from a downtrend. So let's wait for the end of the time frame on this candlestick and wait for a signal for an uptrend. Perfect. On the reversal, we closed our trade successfully, which was quite expected. So let's now complete our trade using a different currency pair. Let's open our trade to reduce the price here, as we now see that we are starting to from the impulse of the candle, which tells us that now we may have a reversal of our trend to downtrend. We also see that we have a pump. We expect a decline in price, and on this, let's successfully close our deal and complete the trade. Let's wait for the end. So successfully our deals are closed. This was the last deal and we are completing our trade session. It was a good trade session today. We have closed all our deals successfully, so I recommend you my private channel with my own strategy. You find it in the description and the link, and keep on my future videos. Thanks for watching. Bye!